I didn't write out a script for today's recap, so I'll need you guys to help fill in the gaps.
Don't
Remember
forget that Ez found like 50 gold on the ground as he was
that's
walking
right.
to the house. Don't forget
That's
that.
right. You guys found you also found that magic item that lets you never die and know all the
I just don't, I just want to make sure we're remembering everything that happened.
We found the deck of many things.
The crystal
geez,
ball
no, we
of
did
all
not.
knowing.
No, we didn't.
I thought you were about to say the Declaration of Independence, and I was like,
Yes, we did.
Why not?
we found the Declaration of Independence, actually. We're
What
setting
Why
up.
not?
What is this
new
junk?
nation.
Throws this "We the People" crap.
Rusty went Transformers mode, and she became a carriage to transport you guys. And you guys rode the bog. You guys decided that you're going to go hunt after Jack, one of the ministers of Velrath. Polaris, you went to Velrath's fortress under the guise of being a courier, essentially. So on the way, you guys had all kinds of really great conversations, and you really opened up your hearts and talked about important things. And then you got to the bog, and Polaris was there for none of it, so she didn't have to see all the bromance going on. And as you arrived in this bog, you came through this village, and everything of this whole village was completely destroyed. All the houses had been crushed, and it almost like some kind of creature had come through and destroyed this whole village that you came through. And as you got to the far end of the village, you approached this house that was kind of a little bit set apart from the rest of the houses, kind of distinct. And it was the only house that wasn't destroyed. And as you got close to it, the lights came on. So you knocked on the door, and you were welcomed by a guy named John and his really, really nice family. And they were so friendly, and they invited you in. And after a long, kind of weird conversation where they were like weren't eating food, and like they would eat it but then like spit it back out, and like just kind of weird stuff. Everything was dusty. Their food was all kind of rotten. But Ghana ate it anyway because he purified it and likes that kind of stuff, I guess. After a while of trying to figure out what's going on, and they had this one big red door, and you guys were like, what the heck is the deal with that door? Finally, Rusty came in, and she's like, hey, I think these guys are robots. And you guys were like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. And then she tried to open the big red door for you guys, and it made a noise, and all the robots turned to you guys, and their eyes kind of like dilated and turned red, and they all like contorted their bodies into like weird like jackal. I described it as the Boston Dynamics robots. And as they did this, and they all went down onto all fours and looked at you guys with their eyes now being all dilated and red, maybe like Gur when he goes into attack mode. You guys now realizing that these robots are not thrilled with you having opened that door. That was where we left off last time. A butterfly that was on the ledge of the window, and the camera follows this butterfly as it flies away. I think we did this with a moth before. We'll need a better transition in the future.
Okay.
Oh no, this is what we'll do. All of a sudden it goes like mouse. And we rewind back to we're in the city of Vigarova, and everything rewound. But this time the camera's going to follow the carriage that Polaris went away in. And we cut to a big wide shot, and it's like in Lord of the Rings when you're watching all the people like walking across the mountains. We see the horse and carriage, going across the mountainside, and it makes its way to Velrath's fortress. It is this massive, like brutalist architecture style, circular structure with, turrets around this, not like machine gun turrets, but like medieval turrets. And it just has straight up Black Ops, Call of Duty turrets.
Battlefield.
And on top of it is this massive lighthouse that's like Eye of Sauron style, looking out across the countryside. And the carriage approaches, and it comes up to this area, is kind of way down at the bottom, this like side entrance, this kind of little garage door style thing opens. And Polaris, you pull into what is essentially like a little stable. And as you come in, there's a handful of just kind of sad, peasants that work in there and are the other stable hands. And they don't really even like bring up their eyes to look at you. They're just kind of like grunt and like, hey, welcome back. And you are now in this room. It's not a big room. It's just, if you can picture like a barn, but it's in like the basement of the fortress. And so you bring the horse in, and the other stable hands kind of set it off to the side. And you are now, you're wearing these commoner clothes, and you are in this room. There's one door. There's two doors. There's the one that you just came in through, which they're now closing. They're bringing that down. The room's kind of lit with lanterns. And then there's one door at the other end that leads to somewhere. And what do you want to do?
Is there a lot of people still in the room, or just the folks that like?
Yeah, it's just stable hands in here. So there's just like one or two other kind of peasants that work in the space that are poking around.
She'll dismount. She's gonna, act like she belongs and just make her way calmly to the other door and see if it'll open.
Yeah, so you walk over, you open the door, and there's kind of this like an antechamber, big room. Up on there's a desk in front of you with like a receptionist, and up above them it says Velcorin Islands Department of Transportation. And you see this person behind the counter that looks like, what's her name? In Monsters, Inc., the lady that's like the big slug.
Yeah.
Imagine but like a fish, but like kind of this heavy set slug lady. Yeah. Sitting behind the counter, and she doesn't even look up at you. She's just like, "Yeah, welcome back." And there's a couple of other doors on flanking her on either side that seem to go off to the rest of the fortress and the other wings of the Department of Transportation or the island of Velcora. And so you could pick a door 1 through 4 that you want to go through.
Are there any signage or any of the doors?
There's not. The doors are all just like, they're just kind of unmarked wooden or stone doors.
Okay. She's gonna head for door number 3, and as she does so, she's just thinking to herself, like, what is with all the fish people? Is there not a normal person anywhere here? And
Fish people and old ladies, that's it.
3. Yeah, old lady
Well, here's
fish
the
people.
thing. It's just there's just the people of Velcora. So you go through and you these are not, to be clear, she's not a Kuotoa. She's not those fish, but she's more like a Triton, which you may have come across 1 or 2 of them. They just have like gills and fins and stuff. Picture like
Murdered too.
Yeah, I think it's like in Harry Potter when he drinks the gillyweed.
Yeah.
But then make him blue. That's probably the closest thing. Anyway, so you go through the door, and kind of looks at you a little weird, like, why are you okay? But she doesn't care enough. She's just, government employee. She's just like trying to. It's like being at the DMV. She's like, I just work here. I'm not trying to whatever. So she just kind of brushes it off. You go through, and you walk into a room, and it just has like these big like sundials. I guess that wouldn't make sense. Velcora is maybe not that big. Maybe it's big enough to have different time zones. We'll say it is. Velcora is big enough to have different time zones. So there's like sundials around the room. In each sundial is like a little bit different, so it's showing a different time of day. And then next to it, it has this big like stone circle on the ground with like runic symbols carved into it. And you can do what you want with that. You can kind of poke around and investigate.
First, I'm gonna make a. Is there's no one else in the room?
No, it's just kind of a big empty room with except for those objects.
She'll take the opportunity to pull out like some parchment and a paper and kind of do a rough sketch of where she's been so far, and just like a scribble of the room. Do I recognize any of the runes? Like
I don't think you do. No, you could tell that they are runic symbols, so there's some kind of arcane connection here, but you wouldn't be able to decipher what they actually mean.
Okay, I'll on a separate paper, I'll jot down, like I'll write, or not jot down, but like draw as best I can, like what I'm seeing. Something like, well, Ghana should maybe Ghana will know like what this is. I don't want to mess. He told me to be careful, so I'm gonna draw this down, and then we'll know where it is, and if it's something important, then we can get back here.
Okay. I'd like you to roll investigation for these runic circles as you're trying to sketch them and get a closer look at them.
It'd be a 19.
Okay. With a 19, that's great. So you start to go around one by one and you're taking a closer look. You're really, really getting up close and really trying to get a good understanding of what these things are, get a detailed sketch of them. And there's 4 of them, one in each corner of the room. As you get to the 4th one and you're getting really close to look at it, all of a sudden the circle itself starts to light up and it's glowing really bright. And you're standing there and you're looking at it and it gets brighter and brighter until it's almost blinding. And I would say you are like kind of caught off guard by this. And as a few moments pass, all of a sudden the light starts to go away. And you look around and you realize you are not in the same place anymore. But you look around and you're in this like bog, and there's a house kind of up on a hill, and you hear that's kind of all you see around. It's just like this bog, house up on a hill, and the noise of what sounds like some people shouting and maybe some chaos beginning to ensue.
Do I
What would you like to
recognize
do?
any of these voices?
Oh, yes. I should have been more clear. These are the voices of your friends that you hear. Your allies.
She's a little jarred for a second as does the stone I'm standing on look like those same runic symbols?
Yeah, it was the stone looks identical. Same symbols, same stone, same size of stone. It's big flat stone kind of in the middle of like a dirt field near this house.
Okay. She's just gonna scribble really fast, like, what the heck? Question mark. Left everything in her bag and go sprinting up towards the sound of her friend's eyes.
Okay. As you run up to the door is open, and as you look in through the door, you see a pretty strange scene unfolding. You hear a loud clanging noise as a lock gets cut. And you look in and you see a couple of people who you don't recognize at all. They look like a very nice couple. And you see some of your friends in the room, and you see Rusty having just cut through a lock on a door. And none of them notice you in the doorway. But as this happens, you see this couple look at Rusty and at Ez standing next to Rusty, and a little mouse that's right by Rusty as well, which you don't recognize. You're not sure where this mouse came from. And or was it a rat or a mouse?
It was a mouse.
A mouse.
A little mouse.
And this couple looks at you guys, or is looking at them and says, "You shouldn't have done that." And you watch as they transform, as aforementioned. They transform into these like quadrupedal creatures, with their like skin suits getting like contorted as their body transforms, and you guys now all have an opportunity if you want to try and de-escalate the situation or respond somehow before I'll make you roll for initiative.
I'm gonna look at Ez. She's gonna point at Ez and do message. So I don't think Ez has noticed me, but I can see him. And like, what the crap, Ez? What's going on?
Ez is going to then discreetly, kind of again with like the chin scratchy thing, and point over at Polaris, kind of like looking around, like, what was that? And then seeing Polaris, he kind of like points over. Polaris, this is Ez. I find that these things don't have brains and they are weird. They make me uncomfortable. I think that they want to hurt us, and I hope that they don't hurt me because I am near them.
Now you're doing like a telegraph.
Is
there a
word
I don't know.
limit
It's
on
like Morse
message?
code.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You do it like
Why?
you do it like a tweet.
It's for the memes.
I'm going to hurt them.
It's for
Stop.
the memes.
This man's
for the
twit
memes.
longering into her head. Like,
Well,
I think they might be
use
robots.
message,
Stop.
which means he can respond to me, but then he can also use message to then say more to me. So he's just like double messaging.
Yeah,
We're just. It's a tweet. I'm responding to my own tweet, guys. Okay.
their brains are weird. Stop.
Their brains are. Yeah. He would explain, like, they don't have minds. They seem to not be human. They seem very hostile about us going down into the basement, and they pretty much just told us they are about to kill us. And then Ez would sign off.
Thanks,
Oh
Ez.
boy.
Ghana,
Thank you for showing up, Ez.
not knowing. what's
Also,
going-
how did you get here? Go ahead, Ghana.
not knowing Polaris is actually here yet, but seeing that the dad ran out of the room. Like, he came in here with me with all the books, and then, like, when he heard the noise, he ran out of the room.
Yeah, I would say it was more like all of a sudden, all three of them, daughter, mom, dad, they like stood up, like at attention, turned, and walked into the main room like soldiers or perhaps robots.
Okay. So, not ritually casting. He's going to burn a spell slot. He is going to take off his backpack, open it up.
The way you did that motion, I thought he was just tearing off his shirt, like just going Hulk mode. Like, this is a whole new Ghana that I've never seen before. He just
Nope. He's going to take off his backpack, open up the top. He's going to burn a spell slot for Unseen Servant.
Ooh.
And he is going to command the servant to empty the backpack and put only what we need, and then fill the rest of the backpack up with all these books.
Ooh. Okay. Okay, so you're having your unseen servant do that. You're grabbing all these books. As you talk to Polaris, Doc, you are really only seeing the daughter in this situation. She's standing there, and she's just contorted into this strange figure as you've just been kind of happily, talking to her and like watching her play with her, jacks on the ground or whatever. What are you doing in this moment?
Hey, Doc is, he like rubs his eyes and looks at it, and then he says, I was right. They aren't real. And he is gonna be ready for these things to attack him.
Amazing. All right. Then I need you guys to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Since I'm not spotted, since they haven't seen me,
Ooh.
I would like to ready Thorn Whip for if Dad makes a move for Ez to Thorn Whip him and get him away from Ez
Andy's
closer
not
to
here.
me.
Okay. Okay. If Ez, what is the condition you want to do it again? Let me.
If Dad makes a
If he
move
moves.
to head towards Ez, or like any kind of action to basically like he's going for Ez, whether it's a distance attack, it's something he's going for Ez. I want to Thorn Whip.
Have Thorn Whip ready to try and pull him back or stop
Yeah.
him. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. So you've readied Thorn Whip. Give me your initiative rolls. I'll start with you, Polaris. What's your initiative?
9.
Great. Well, but you have a thing ready, so.
Yes.
What did you get, Boots?
Ez got a 23 actually.
Hot
He's
dog.
pretty fast this time.
What about you, Doc?
14.
And Ghana?
7.
Killer.
At least I'm not the worst roll today.
Ez, you are actually going to be up first.
Ez is going to pull out his daggers. He has 2 of them. And he is going to ready an attack that
Okay.
if Dad gets... No, his bow.
His name is John. Can we
No.
call him
Ah.
John?
John. Well, you have it under Dad. You gotta,
You
you gotta
labeled
mark
him
him. Mark him
I'm gonna
on-
call
on
him
the label as
John.
John. Okay.
All right, well, rename him John then.
Yeah, no, that's on me.
Ez is going to ready Bane. Or no, Ez is just going to cast Bane. Why did you ready it? He's going to cast Bane, so they need to make a charisma saving throw. They have to meet or beat a 15. And that would affect Amy and John because he can't see Angel.
Great. Okay. You said they have to meet or beat what?
A 15 charisma saving throw, and I'm guessing automatons are not very charismatic creatures.
Hey.
You sure were trying earlier.
John
Hey, we're
tried.
trying. I'll give it to him.
Mhm.
So Amy failed and John succeeded.
Okay, so now so Amy didn't save, so now she has a negative 1d4 to everything, except
A
for
negative 1d4 to everything forever? For eternity?
So,
No,
well, no,
attacks and
for
saving
1 minute.
throws.
So attacks
Okay.
and saving throws, not like damage.
For 1 minute.
but attacks and savings throw for
That's
1
longer
minute.
than I can remember. Okay,
So 10 rounds.
cool.
No, Ez is gonna move. He will now move 5,
Tell me your
10,
moves.
15, 20. Oh, I should have just moved here and then he could have baned Angel too. Nah, whatever. Is what it is. All right, that's Ez's turn.
You were born in the dark. Wait, I was born in the dark. That's how
You
she talks now.
really
She talks like
adopted
Bane
it.
now. Whenever
I would
whenever
hope
Amy talks to you now, she's going to talk like Bane. Okay.
All right, Bear, I want to hear it.
I just did it. I was born. Like, but she's not talking yet. It's not her turn.
Okay.
So, but actually, it is John's turn. So John is going to turn and look at you, Boots. But look at you, Ez. Who's Boots? I
Mhm.
don't know Boots.
Yeah, I was gonna say
He's going to look at you, Ez, and he is going to try to jump at you and bite. But that means
Gonna
that you
get
get to thorn whip that fool. You can try. You have to roll for
I
attack,
sure
yeah?
am gonna try. I'm rolling right now. How does a 21
Ooh.
sound?
I mean,
Love to hear it. Sounds good to me.
it'll hit.
So she pulls out of her bag as she sees him moving. She pulls out of her bag real quick her yarn ball. It's got, glass and sharp pieces of wood and metal and whatever she's been collecting all tied up. And she whips that thing out at its legs, wraps around its feet and pulls it. I believe it's 10 feet closer to her.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, 10 feet closer to me.
I'm going to put you right
Um,
inside the door,
and-
and so now he's here.
Dang it, it only did 2 damage.
Oof.
Hey, still moved him out of Ez's way. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. And as that happens, he turns and now sees you. And you
She's gonna
see
hiss in
like
his
something, you see something in its eyes, like recognize what you just did and like recalibrate. And it looks at you and its jaw kind of unhinges like a snake and its tongue shoots out and wraps around your leg or tries to. And so he's going to attack you, Polaris.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Was I fully rested, by the way?
Yeah, fully rested.
Ask that. Okay, let me.
Yeah, you were just chilling on your ride there.
I just give myself my hit points back, so I'm full here.
Maybe not the worst thing to have.
Just get
I'm
one
I don't
shot
know,
the second you walk through the
Spell
door.
slots back.
Donna just throws you some peanuts from the other room. Catch. You are going to take 8 damage.
Okay.
And then I need you to roll a strength saving throw.
I didn't press the right button. A strength saving throw?
Yep.
Okay. That is a 10.
So you get knocked down. So you are prone. So on your next turn, you'll have to use half your movement to stand back up.
Yes.
Okay. I'll still throw
You
it
got
off
knocked
balance
prone.
after whipping him.
Yeah, so you came in and he looks back at you and sees that you just used a whip to pull him over, and he launches his tongue out and grabs you by the ankle and pulls your foot out from under you and knocks you on the ground. And yeah, he's part freaking weirdo. And that was his turn. Then it is Amy's turn, and she will what is their movement speed? Okay, she can go I think she's going to come toward Rusty, and she's going to attack Rusty. And so she swings at Rusty. Ooh, crit
Minus a D4.
fail.
Oh, okay.
Well, she was a nat 1 anyway, so nat 1 minus a D4. So she runs over to Rusty to try and swing, but she's completely caught off guard by the fact that Rusty is also a robot. She does not expect that. And so, man, a nat 1 minus a D4, does she just like fall down the stairs and die? Like, what the heck? She
hits herself.
she tries to I'm going to say that she shoots her tongue out as well, and she tries to get Rusty. But her tongue catches onto the door instead. So she is now, I'm going to call it like, she's kind of stuck here. Her tongue is out. She can't use that attack anymore. And for her to move, she's going to have to use half of her movement. It's effectively like being prone. She's now stuck there with her tongue on the door, and she's going to have to like get it untied from the door so she can move again. And then Angel is now looking at you, Doc, and starts prowling forward and leaps in your direction, and is going to try to bite at your legs, and does a 14 hit.
No.
Ooh, so she bites at your legs, and you hop up on the couch at the last second, and she just like chomps right into the couch cushion, like a weird dog. And then it is your turn, actually, Doc.
Doc would take his trident and just be like, "Oh, this is so wrong," and try to just stab it down right through the robot's head.
Great. Okay, roll for it.
Oh.
A 9.
Ooh, that is not gonna cut it. You don't have any. You don't have any like bardic inspiration or anything.
Nope, I got nothing right now.
Oof.
So you take your. Well, I think it makes sense. You just jumped up there. You're really thrown off by all the stuff that just happened. You swing. You bring your trident down, and it just stabs into the table next to her, and she just looks at you and snarls. And do you want to do anything else?
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself and get ready to go again.
Great. Okay. That's your turn. Next is Rusty. Rusty's gonna turn to Amy, and with a look of maybe pity in her eyes, she is going to try and attack back. She's gonna swing at Amy, and she hits for. I guess you guys can see what her rolls look like.
She's on our team.
Yeah.
Go team.
Oh, never mind. Never
Woohoo.
mind. She rolls for 7 plus 3, 10 damage to Amy. Which is great. No, wait, she's vulnerable. So actually that's 16 damage to Amy. Heck yeah.
Go, Rusty.
No, 10, 13.
Rusty kicking the booty.
Yeah. There you go. So she turns and she bites, and you see some electricity crackle as she like bites into Amy's arm or tongue that's like out there stretched out. And you see Amy's body like kind of like start to glitch out as this electricity courses through her body. And Rusty just gives you guys a thumbs up. And Polaris, it's your turn.
Okay, I have to ask. My cat's claws, they do not count as a light weapon, do they?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Darn. I
natural
had
weapons.
to ask. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna pull out just some double daggerage and make 2 hits with my daggers on this
Okay,
stupid monster.
great. His tongue is still wrapped around your ankle. You're
Yeah,
just
I'm
gonna
aiming
start
for that tongue.
Slashing at it. Go for it.
The first one is a 15.
That hits.
Okay, and then the second one is a 19.
That hits as well.
All right, so total damage is 4.
Oh. Not to
Yeah.
downplay the value of your...
Yes. She's a cat. She doesn't have a lot of muscle.
You just got cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, and he looks at you like, what are you doing?
She's
It's
also
the
just like,
classic
you're not
bongo
as
cat attack.
stabbable as a fish.
That was pathetic. I mean, good job.
The classic bongo cat.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
classic bongo attack offensive.
She
Um,
grumbles that this monster is not as stabbable as a fish were.
It's like you just do a bunch of stabbing, and 2 of your dagger hits hit his tongue, and the rest are just like sticking into the wooden floor.
Somehow not
Ghana.
smacking me in the leg.
Right. Ghana, you're up. Oh, did you want to move? Sorry, Polaris. Did you want? If you move, he would get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
but you
no.
could- Okay,
No,
so you're
she's
just
just
gonna- Well, you
gonna
at
hit
least
him in his
stand up,
face
right?
again.
You at least
Yeah, you
stand
can
up.
stand up
right?
though.
Stand up. Yeah, I stood up.
Okay.
I stood
Okay.
up.
Great.
Don't want to give me advantage or anything.
New.
All right, then Ghana, your turn.
After instructing his unseen servant to pilfer all of the books, he is going to 5, 10 into the doorway, look out, look around, see Polaris is here, be very confused.
She's gonna wave from the floor as she's getting up at you.
Polaris, you could not have picked a better time. And he is going to assess the situation. He has seen what Rusty can do. Not worried about Rusty. He will look at John.
Okay.
Not sure what's
Sure.
going to work on him.
I like the
He's
idea
gonna
that
see
Ghana
if-
would still try to just talk to him. Sir,
Uh,
something is wrong with you and your family. I don't know if you noticed.
No. Like at this point, Ghana's pretty much like, okay, like these are not people.
Excuse me, sir.
It's funny. Sir, this
He's
isn't a
gonna
Wendy's.
attempt
So this is an Arby's.
First, he's going to attempt to toll the dead and see if that has any effect on him.
Okay. Does Toll the Dead only work on undead?
No, Toll the Dead says you point at a creature, so I'm not sure if this is a creature or a machine. So he's going to see if
Oh.
Toll the Dead works on it.
Then it does not. You just feel your magic kind of... Well, you know what? Actually, I think what we established last time is that you guys were able to read their minds. So there is some level of organic component to these machines.
So it would work.
So I think it does work. There's some kind of organic, while they're machines, there's some kind of organic element to them. So you can tap into that.
So they are people.
They at least have some kind of organic basis to them.
Well, now Ghana's gonna feel bad because he was hoping this wouldn't work and he could just attack it with impunity, but now he knows it's a person.
Or it was once.
All right. Well,
you're gonna have to have a philosophical.
Forgiveness.
Still has to make
ask for forgiveness.
Save.
Ghana withdraws into his ring and has a philosophical debate with himself about like what makes a person, and at what point is it?
Yeah.
And go watch some Teen Titans episode where Cyborg is wrestling with whether or not he's a person, and then consider those for a little bit, and then come back out.
What did it roll on the wisdom save?
It rolled. I don't know what its modifier is. Hold, please. Oh, can you imagine? They're not that wise. It failed. It rolled a 7.
Okay.
And the more
it has
charismatic than I thought they were going to be.
It took damage from Polaris, right?
Yeah, you know, for what it's worth, though, it barely passed that charisma check because it has a -5 to charisma.
It is going to take 5 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Dang, bro.
Great. Okay.
And after it works, he's going to look at Rusty and say, "They're alive."
He's going to say, Rusty's like, "Yeah, I know how Ivo works. He always starts with some kind of organic material. I'll tell you what, though, whatever these were, it's long gone. At least as far as I'm concerned. I don't know what that means for me. These things, I don't know. You'll have to decide for yourself." As she turns back to address her attacker.
All right. And then with his bonus action, he is going to assume. Oh, wait, no.
Wonder Twins.
He's not.
Shape of?
No, he's not going to do that yet.
The shape of an
What?
elephant.
Wait a minute. I like we both thought of that.
Yeah, I would love if you wild shaped into an elephant.
That is not one of the 4 that I chose.
Oh, that would be funny, though.
Understandably, I can understand.
But why?
Yeah, he's just going to stand in the doorway and make sure that no one gets in here to interrupt the servant.
Okay. Then it's back to you, Ez.
Ez is going to kind of pull out his 2 daggers that he's never used up until this point. But they're these beautiful elven daggers. They definitely more of a family heirloom situation. But he pulls them out and he kind of like steadies himself because he's not a melee combatant. And his eyes glow purple, and then he runs at John. Almost said Dad again. He runs at John, and he is going to make 2 attacks with the daggers.
Great. And because he's a bard, he's singing the whole time, I assume.
You can hope. So one is a 14, and the other is a 17.
Ooh, they both hit.
Oh,
Does Ez have,
dang,
you know, people that play the harmonica, they have those little stands that
He has
hold it so
bird
they can be
pipes.
playing guitar and they can play the harmonica. Does he have that for his bird pipes? So he could be playing his
No.
bird pipes while he's stabbing people?
No,
to get him one of those
unfortunately,
in the
no.
future.
He's not that high of a level yet. That's like a level
Yeah.
11 bard ability. Is the one-man band
Yeah.
ability? Yeah, and that's
we'll
when
get
they
that
really
for him.
become unstoppable. Is when they get the
Great.
one-man band ability.
All right, so you run
but-
over and you start taking stabs at this robot thing.
So I honestly was surprised the 14 hit. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 7 damage and a 4 damage, but because the reason his eyes were glowing, he's expending a bardic inspiration to deal 2d6 psychic damage as well.
Ooh.
So he also is going to be dealing. So as he hits the creature, there'll be like a pulse of energy, psychic energy that emits from him, and that is going to be an additional 7 psychic damage.
I thought it was 1d6.
2d6.
Oh, I'm like, I thought we were joking that you were going to be cheating. I rolled a d6 and I got a 7. Okay, so that's 18 damage.
So his bardic inspiration is 1d6. His psychic blades is 2d6. Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so that's 18 damage, right? 11 plus 7?
Yeah.
Dang. All right.
And then Ez just
So
kind of
this
looks
thing
at Polaris
goes reeling.
and like looks really nervous.
Something deep within it starts to like, receiving psychic damage is reminded that it isn't just a robot. Like there's some reminder of its organic nature, and it just like sends it reeling, and it takes 18 damage. That's a hefty hit, and it is now John's turn. Oh, unless you had something else you want to do.
No, he would just look to Polaris and kind of look nervously, just to like he's not, he's not he is not meant to be this close in combat.
Great. Okay. John turns to you and looks pretty mad, and he releases his grip on you, Polaris. And again, his eyes kind of dilate and lock in on you, and it is going to try and bite you.
Fair enough.
I just know that hits. Does a 21 hit?
Yes, as
The numbers
AC
that
is
you
not
have
that
my
high.
class.
I'm pretty sure
So-
I have the lowest AC in the group.
So,
He's hitting me or
I'm
Ez?
sorry. He's hitting
Me.
Ez.
Oh, okay.
But Ez looked nervous. He's like, I'm gonna go in and hit this guy, and I know I'm just gonna go obliterate it after I hit him.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, it's fair. I'm a glass cannon. It's okay.
There you go. You
Oh, jeez.
you take 13 damage.
I almost done as much damage as me. Shoot. Okay. 13 damage. Got it.
Amy then is going to swing again at Rusty, and she misses, so that's good. And then Angel
Bane for the win.
is going to try and bite you again, daughter, and an 8. I'm gonna assume that misses.
No. Mm-mm.
You guys, everyone else is like taking all this damage, and you're over there just swinging it and missing at each other.
Yeah.
Um,
That's happens
Also,
sometimes.
I made the concentration check. So Amy is still baned.
It's just some other person in the town named Ashley also is Bane for some reason.
No,
It's like,
Ashley
"Ah, what
was
the
the
heck is
one
that?"
I
He was just
told you
walking
to
by. No, that was Tiffany or something.
Oh, right. Tiffany.
Oh, Tiffany. Yeah, Tiffany.
Oh, we didn't give the mouse a turn. Does the mouse get to do stuff for you?
Is the mouse Ashley?
The mouse is Ashley. You're muted.
The mouse technically does have a turn. If you would like to give the mouse a turn,
On your next turn, I'll let you do what you want with the mouse if you want to have it
Okay.
nipping at the heels of
it
it, or just run away.
technically does. But yeah,
Okay. We'll let it go on your next turn. So, Doc, you're up. What do you want to do? Establish
Doc's
the
like
girl?
kicking at this
Dog?
robot
Creature.
dog child and kind of
Robot
kicks it away and
dog
gets a little bit of a distance
Edward.
and brings down his tried it again to try to get this thing to stop.
Okay.
And
Roll for it.
behave, sit.
a 19.
That'll do
Let's
it.
go. Let's go.
19.
Mac.
And that's 13 points of damage.
Ooh.
Doc is kicking a child.
He doesn't
Yeah, that's why I
want-
said
Hey,
she
in
just
all
looks at you
fairness,
and she goes,
John just bit a child.
This is a Christian
point.
stream, right?
Yeah.
"Hey, they're not. It's not a child. It's not a child. It's a robot.
It's a robot.
It's a robot dog that has this the
Appearance
the
of a
synthetic
little girl on her
the
birthday.
synthetic skin that looks like a child on its body. That's much more. That's much more understandable. Rusty's
So it's
turn
just
is now.
animal abuse then.
It's a robot.
It's a
Is
robot.
it animal abuse to beat up a Boston Dynamics dog thingy? I don't think so.
Like throwing
Depends
yourself
on
on
who you
against the
talk
wall.
to.
Ask
Or it's like
ChatGPT if it's. Rusty's turn, and she's rolling pretty good. So she goes to swing again at Amy, and she had bitten down on Amy's tongue that was attached to the door, and she does so again. Just takes another chomp, and does.
Holy cow.
Ooh.
21. No.
Bro.
I'm so sorry. Hold on. I had the wrong thing selected. Let me do this correctly. 6 plus
Difference.
1, 7. She did a 7 damage. That's much more of what I would have expected. I'm like, I don't think she's that strong.
I was gonna say that's big damage. I mean, I'm for it if she's on our team. I'm for it if she's fighting with us.
Moving forward, you guys just don't even go to combat anymore. You're just like, Rusty, you go
Rusty,
kill them.
take
We'll just
care of
hang
our
out
light
back
work.
Go,
here.
Rusty, go. Fetch.
As just sits in the back, just keeps giving her bardic inspirations. You got this, Rusty. Just keep going.
You're
Keep
just
going.
throwing peanuts to her.
Come on, Rusty.
Polaris, it's your
The
turn.
peanuts even work
I'm just
on
sitting
her?
there
She's
writing a
robot.
detailed
He's a
story
cyborg.
of all the things that Rusty's doing.
Yeah.
It's funny.
She's effectively like a Warforged. Warforged can get healed by things.
Rusty, peck attack.
She just becomes Pokemon.
Yes, Rusty, I choose
Polaris,
you.
it's you're up.
I'm up.
So good.
Question for Ez: with the way you attacked, and having the mental component, is that something you think Polaris would have kind of like noticed in your eyes, like watching you attack, that you were doing something extra with those blades?
I would say we've been fighting together long enough. You would know that his psychic abilities have this aura. So I think you would notice, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And she saw, just make sure DM agrees, that she kind of that Polaris would have noticed that John was kind of reeled by that attack.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think you noticed that he took more damage than you would have. He seemed more impacted by that attack than you would have expected. You just slashed at him with your
Okay.
2 daggers and did 4 damage. He ran in and did the same thing with his 2 daggers and did 18 damage. And you're like, oh dang, something.
Yeah, okay. I want to make
That
sure
did something
good. Doesn't check out.
it made sense
Yeah.
for her. So I see that. I clock what he's done and that it's worked. And so I'm going to follow in that vein. And she's
Insult
going to
him.
just like, no.
By doing the bard thing
she's
instead of
gonna
We switch roles.
she's gonna look that thing in the eye, and her cat eyes are gonna go really big. You know, when right before a cat's gonna pounce.
Mhm.
And she's gonna do mind sliver.
Okay. I don't remember how Mind
embodying
Sliver works.
Tadpole. You're embodying the destructive force of Tadpole.
And that's in an intelligence check.
Okay.
Ooh. Hopefully it's not well studied.
You will be surprised to know that it does not have a very high intelligence.
Yay! It's an 11.
Woot.
To...
Yeah, it fails.
Yes. Okay.
Let's go.
So it does 3 damage. It just not like nails on a chalkboard, but it's a very like sharp hiss that like pierces through its mind.
Great. Okay, so he
And then
takes
it
3
has-
damage from that.
And then what's it has
3
like a
damage.
minus D4 to its next thingamajig, right?
Subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn.
Sweet.
Amazing.
I will not
Get
take
Okay.
a
advantage of that, I
minus
assure you.
2d4s because of
Oh, wait.
Bane too.
Also, yeah. Also, don't you get advantage because, or you have you're a
Oh,
rogue
sneak
and
attack
you're
is for weapon attack.
didn't-
only for weapon attacks.
Only for
Okay.
finesse and light weapons.
I
Yeah,
see.
so I don't get to do that.
Okay. Great. Then, Ghana, you're up.
All right. Kind of still trying to defend this room. Rusty, continue to keep her busy. He's going to turn to Polaris and Ez. Because if we can avoid killing them, that would be ideal. Perhaps we can cure them. He is going to then cast less on us. Or as Polaris and Rusty.
Hashtag blessed.
I
What does
like how
Bless
you
do
say,
again?
let's try not to kill them, and dude almost halved my health in one hit.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean-
Polaris doesn't seem too pleased by that statement.
Well, he just learned
You just
that
roll your eyes.
they are in fact
Basically.
alive.
That's
she's
true.
she's mid mind slivering this guy. Here's Ghana, and her giant pupils just kind of roll in her head.
Well,
Just like
it's
Tadpole
worth a
does to me
try.
when I tell her to stop.
It's worth a try. It's like perhaps we can
What-
cure them.
What does Bless do?
Gives you an
1d4.
extra D4 on all attack
Okay.
rolls and saving throws.
Thank you.
Such a win.
Gives you one more hashtag on your post. Okay.
Then
Doing
he's
anything
going
else?
to step out and close the door behind him, making sure it's not locked.
Okay. Wonderful. Now all those magic books that were going to attack you. Oh, is your servant still in there doing its thing?
Yes.
Great.
Then the mouse
Mm-hmm.
is
Gonna
going
bite
to
Amy.
scurry, but well, it can't attack. That's part of being a familiar.
Oh.
It can't attack, but it can use the help action. So it's going to scurry behind Rusty and give Rusty the help action.
It scurries up onto her shoulder. And it pulls over a ratatouille, and it runs up onto her head and grabs her by her
Feathers.
and starts using them to help assist her in her combat. Wonderful.
That's hilarious.
I can't think of another way that a mouse would help other than ratatouilleing it.
I
Rex,
figure
you can't
it's
use vicious
like
mockery.
it like runs around the floor trying to distract. Because giving the help action gives the target advantage on their next attack roll or ability check.
That makes more
So-
sense, but because she's a robot, we're going with the ratatouille.
Sure.
Let's do it.
But he's going to scurry, give the help action, and I have to check. What is the movement on the little mouse? The mouse, 20
30
feet.
maybe?
20 feet.
20,
So 5, 10, 15, and 20. Put him in this square. 'Cause he's going to try to like scurry
he's-
around the other. Like,
He's scurrying by, helping as he runs by, and then moving
yeah.
away. Oh, okay. Then we have to go with what you said. So as he runs by, he like runs under the feet of Amy, and she like tries to see him, and it's kind of throwing her off. Okay.
And that is the turn.
Wonderful. We're back to you, Ez.
After hearing Ghana say, "Don't kill them," he's a little torn, if I'm being honest with you. He is going to throw one of his daggers at Amy, since she has the prone condition, not restrained.
Oh,
Like her tongue
yes.
isn't restrained; it's proning. Like, which condition does she have?
She was stuck. But she it's kind of a custom condition that we just gave her because her tongue got
Okay.
stuck.
Got it. Okay, I just
Wow.
want to make sure, because if she's telling us the prone condition, the throw is at disadvantage.
No.
It'd be more like restrained or grappled, if anything, if the tongue was
Yeah.
like wrapped around the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if she's restrained, I have advantage. So that's why I wanted to make sure.
She is restrained, so yeah.
Okay. So the dagger's going to go sailing towards Amy, and his eyes are going to glow again as it sails through the air.
Mm.
And that is a... Ooh, I'm glad I had bless. That is going to be a 21.
That'll do it.
Okay, and then that is going to deal... That is 6 damage from the dagger. Oh, minimum damage, 2 damage from psychic blades. Dang. So a total of 8 damage only.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
And then with his offhand, he's going to use the other dagger to attack John, but he's going to do it non-lethally.
Okay.
So instead of like stabbing him, he's gonna like use the butt of the knife to like bam.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 16.
That does hit.
Okay, and then that is gonna be only 4 damage,
Okay.
but non-lethal.
Yeah, he looks a little bit stunned, but still pretty angry, and he's gonna try and take another bite at you.
Yay!
Does a 13 hit?
It just misses.
Ooh.
Like I said,
So
my AC is low.
You
So
have a higher
he's-
AC than me.
Good thing you
Really?
drew aggro here.
Oh dang! I didn't know that. I thought I had the lowest. Okay.
So he turns to you, but because you kind of stunned him, he tries to bite at you, and he's a little bit dazed, and he misses. Amy is going to unravel her tongue from the door, so she will be not considered restrained anymore. And then she is going to realize that she seems to be kind of outmatched by Rusty. She's going to turn and try to run toward you, Ghana, seeing that you're helping people. So she runs
Opportunity
across
attack.
the room. Oh, from Rusty, yes. So
Mhm.
Rusty gets to swing as she runs away. And Rusty does... Rusty is actually going to, as she sees Amy start to dash across the room, you see Rusty just be like, "No, you're not going anywhere." And apparently she now talks like Hulk Hogan. "Brother, you're not going anywhere. Yeah, you come back here, brother." And she, you see her open her mouth, and like Cell from Dragon Ball Z fires lightning out of her mouth, and she does
Legit. Rusty, use taser attack.
10 damage.
Oof, 2 1s.
Yeah.
Hey, that was my psychic
Um,
blades. 2 1s dealt nothing.
She does 10 damage to this thing. And she looks very startled by this. 10. But then runs over to you, Ghana, and will have the chance to attack still. And so she is going to roll for attack. Does a 17 hit?
Meets it, beats it.
Oof.
Dang.
So she is going to do 12 damage. And she's kind of hisses at you. And then Angel is going to try and bite you again now.
I love the wet noodle fight in the other room. Just smack, smack, smack.
You know what? Actually, I think that Angel, hearing her parents fighting in the other room and seeing that you're like up on this thing, she's going to turn and she's going to try to run toward the combat that's happening in the other room.
Opportunity
So she's
attack.
going to, you're going to get an opportunity attack. So she's going to run in and come to the aid of her mom. But before she does, Doc, you'll be able to take a swing at her.
It's just a normal hit, right? An attack opportunity attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a regular hit.
That's a 23.
That'll hit.
Nice.
How much
And,
damage?
11 points of damage.
Dang, good
Jeez.
hit.
As
Sweet.
she turns to run, you finally kind of get your positioning just right and get a good hit right in her, like the haunches of her leg, and she takes off running. And this is gonna be 25 to here, and then ooh, she wouldn't be able to make it there. She can get to you or to Rusty. She's gonna run over here, and she's gonna attack the newcomer.
Oof.
Ooh, and she rolls 24 to hit. So I think that probably hits.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Actually, my AC's 27. Sorry.
She rolled 6 damage, so you got lucky there. But she did do the same
Almost
thing as
minimal.
before. No. You have to roll a strength saving throw.
I do? Okay.
Mhm.
15.
Oh, great. She tries. So
Ooh,
she runs
nice.
over. She lashes at you with her tongue again, and it almost trips you. But you have learned your lesson, and you manage to like dig your heels in and keep her from knocking you down.
Ebs
Doc,
gives
it's
a
your
mental
turn.
high five.
Well, not knowing what else to do, Doc just jumps off the couch and man, can't remember how to use the little measure tool. There it is. Jumps off the couch, runs into the other room, and comes right up behind Angel and just like, we weren't done yet. And just goes again for another hit with the trident.
Great.
20, not natural, but 20.
Yeah, that hits.
And right in those haunches again for 8 points of damage.
There you go.
Nice.
8 damage. Amazing. Anything else?
What are you doing here, Polaris? And that's all he says.
Great. Okay. Rusty now has kind of free reign to do what she wants, so she is going to run over and try to. Same idea as what you just experienced. She's like, we're not done yet. She runs over to Amy and tries to take another chomp. And. Ooh, she does hit. And so she does. Nope. Ignore that. She does. 4 10 damage to Amy. So as she runs over and chomps into Amy, you see Amy turn and look, and her eyes kind of widen, and she like all of a sudden stands back up to like look like a human, and looks at Rusty, and just kind of waves, and you hear a beeping noise. And Ghana, you need to roll a dexterity saving throw.
These things are going to explode,
Okay.
aren't they?
Oh no.
Yeah.
I played this video game before.
11.
Oof.
Just
So-
beep, 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 beep,
Ru-
beep, beep,
this,
beep, beep.
this beeping noise goes off, starts going. Rusty, recognizing this noise, dives out of the way. Ghana, you being unfamiliar with this noise, and I think being Ghana, you like lean in, curious about what's going on here.
Yeah.
You're like, what is this noise?
It's like,
Yeah.
what is
And-
that?
And
Bang.
you take 7 damage.
Jeez. So
you
Amy's
see like,
like
the
a
soot
crater.
on his face.
Yeah. And then you just see a pair of legs standing where Amy was, and they just fall to the ground. And now it is your turn, Polaris.
Okay,
do whatever you want
tell
with
me
that.
If this is allowed or not. I'm thinking that she wants to try to hog tie John.
Okay.
But her thought
I like how you could do sneak attack on 2 different things right now. Instead, you want.
God is my stupid dang daggers that do nothing. So like
A lot more with 2d6 though.
I think we've established even if you tie them up, they can just self-destruct.
You can hog
Maybe.
tie. You can do it. You can try to tie them up.
I'm suspecting they have to get down to a certain health level.
You can do. You
Their
can try to
last
tie them
ditch
up.
effort.
And Ghana said, "Let's try not to kill them," and she's trying to make Ghana.
Yeah,
not mad
Ghana,
at
we're
her.
trying to do our best. Like 2 kids
So-
trying to. Don't even know.
So I'm, especially because the way they're standing all funky. I don't know logistically if this works. If like she can take her yarn ball and yell to Ez, pass it to Doc, toss it at him so that he can pass it to Doc, and so then she can basically do a sweep under the guy's legs using basically the assist of Doc's strength to
You want to try to knock this guy. This would be
basically knock
I
him
think
over
essentially what
with
you're
the
trying to
string so I
do.
can tie him up. But as a team, team effort.
Aren't you trying to push prone?
In Daggerheart,
essentially?
there is a
Yeah,
thing where you
'cause-
can do team attacks, like team ups, which is really cool.
Mm.
But
So
it's not a thing
in-
in this. What do you think?
in
What do you
D&D
think, Bones? How do we want to do this?
In D&D, you can use the push action to push the person 5 feet away or push them prone. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't be a traditional push, but she could
It's like a push.
use the same
Flavor.
like the same
mechanic.
contested like stats to, you know, she hucks it to as throws it to Doc throws it back to her, and then she grabs it and yanks on it to try to pull like their feet out from under them, which would
Okay.
be the same thing. It would be
I
contested.
can't think of what the term is when someone is like restrained or grappled.
Yeah,
gonna
grappling
push-
would be another.
Yeah, so we're gonna do 2 things because what you're proposing is pretty complex.
Yeah, because
So
she get
I-
it back and then hook it
Yeah.
so that it'll like cinch around his legs.
So here's how I want to do it: Polaris, Ez, Doc, all 3 of you roll for dexterity, and depending on what we get for the 3 of you guys combined, you'll either get nothing, or prone and grappled.
Oh, jeez.
6.
bad.
10,
That is
6,
an
and
eight.
what?
The string
An eight.
snaps.
8. Okay, so
yeah.
you're like, guys, we got this, and you take your yarn ball out and you throw it under, and Ez like tries to grab it and can't quite, and like kind of fumbles it over to Doc, and Doc just completely misses it, and the yarn ball just kind of rolls over to the distance, and
Oh my
we're just gonna
gosh.
call this now difficult terrain in this area,
No.
and so
I
now
love
it's gonna
that
be
the
hard.
2 most dexterous people just totally just fumbled.
Just whiffed it.
It-
You're like, I got a really good idea. Now there's just yarn everywhere that everyone's gonna start tripping on. Do you want to use a bonus action? Light it on fire.
I'm trying to think of what I could do for a
Oh my
bonus
gosh.
action because, like, I didn't do anything with like a light weapon, so I can't do a sneak attack. I was really hoping that would work. I
It's gonna be harder for them to run around now.
Yeah, it didn't do nothing. I mean, it did still do something.
she's just gonna watch her yarn ball roll away, and you just see her ear just twitching, like part frustration of like my yarn ball, it didn't work, and also like my yarn ball must chase, must chase. No,
Must
Mm.
chase.
battle.
Yes.
You
yes.
can move. You could jump over there if you wanted to.
I think instinctually she would try.
Can you roll for like a Constitution saving throw?
For
Yeah.
focus. Concentration check.
There you go.
Oh, that's a
You overcome
You manage.
Everything
yeah.
in
Shoot.
you wants to go and chase after this, but you manage to restrain yourself.
Yeah, you could see like in the twitch of her ears that like she is going through some kind of mental something right now as her yarn ball just rolls away.
Great. Okay, Ghana, you're up.
After seeing that this thing just self-destructed in front of him,
You got
he's
the
gonna look to
cartoon.
Rusty.
Your ears are
He's
blown
got
back.
the
and
black,
just sit on your
yeah, he's
face.
got the black thing, like the stuff on his face. He's gonna look at Rusty. Can all of them do that?
Rusty's gonna shrug and be like, probably. No, wait, that's not how she talks. Rusty, what did we say? I don't know, brother. Probably. For the time being, she became Hulk Hogan.
You gotta go back and
Channeling her
watch some Rusty tapes.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's not
there
her
we
voice
go.
after this fight. Just during this fight, she sounds like Hulk Hogan. Oh, I forgot that Amy was supposed to sound like Bane. Fine. She's dead now. When
thought
she
it was
exploded,
Angel.
it sounded like if Bane exploded.
That was Angel that sounded like Bane.
No, Amy got baned.
Yeah. So Ghana's going to yell to the rest of the group, if you hear beeping, get out of the way. And he is going to...
They got a handgun.
He's no.
You're not pull out my gun.
Ghana is going to step a foot closer, and he's going to pull out his mace. In it.
Dang.
Because magic cannot non-lethally do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So
You're going to attack John?
he has to physically attack if it's going to be non-lethal. So yes, he's going to swing his mace at John and try to knock him out. 9 does not hit though. You can tell Ghana does not do this often.
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna get him. And you swing your
I'm gonna
mace and
knock
just
him out.
completely with it.
And like he goes to like swing, but like his hand is too far up on like the hilt, and he like hit like just kind of like bonks him. And there was like no power behind it.
Rusty's like, hey, it's the thought that counts, Ghana. Appreciate the help.
And then bonus
Brother.
action. Is there anyone right now looking particularly bad?
You.
I'm at
Oh, is
half
it
health.
just me?
I'm at half
You look
health.
the worst, as is at half health.
Okay.
And Polaris is also
Um,
not doing great.
We're all just
I'm
doing
fine.
great.
Doc
Oh.
looks like healthy and happy.
Show
So-
off.
Doc also can't land a hit today.
Yeah, it's
That's not true.
the
Doc's
last
landed
few
a couple
been good.
hits.
That first one was the only blunder.
Yeah.
So I forget, how many peanuts do each of us have right now? Was it
5.
each of us got 4 or
5.
each of us got 5? 5?
I have
Did
5.
you
Don't-
hand out any?
I think you gave 5 to everyone
Yeah.
except for Polaris wasn't there.
Right.
He gave me some before I left.
Yeah,
Right,
but
but
they
it's
would
been
they only
days,
last for a
right?
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
they
they
would have
last for a
gone
day.
bad.
Yeah, any day that we don't do anything before bedtime, Ghana just uses a spell slot to make them for the next day.
Mhm.
All right, so they would all heal for 5 HP, so he will eat one of his 5 peanuts
Okay.
and heal for 5 HP.
Great. Ez, you're up.
Ez is going to kind of look around, and after hearing Ghana say they explode, or watch out for the beeping, they explode, or whatever, he is going to kind of like look around for his dagger, and then like, oh, right, I threw it. He's going to disengage with his action and go over and then pick up his dagger. So he now has 2 daggers again.
Okay.
Can we backtrack just a second and say that the mouse scurries around Angel and gives Doc advantage?
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Behind the plant.
Okay, so you went over,
And
you
then that's
grabbed your
Ez's turn.
dagger. Great.
Unfortunately, that's all I could do.
It's fine. We've been playing some Gloomhaven, and I'm learning the importance of taking turns to set up for the next turn sometimes, because it's
Yes.
not my proclivity.
Right?
All right. John is going to, he's feeling a little bit surrounded. And so he is going to turn and he's going to try and chomp at you, Doc. And. Oh, I need to do that. Does a 17 hit?
Nope.
Dang. So he lashes his tongue out and just wraps around some of your chainmail armor and doesn't do much of anything. And he just looks at you frustrated. Angel then is going to try and follow in her dad's footsteps and attack you as well. Ooh. I'm so sorry. She rolls a nat 20.
Woo, that hurts a little bit.
Oh,
I need to check
Dang, and
something
she's not
really
baned
quick.
either.
Does
Where are
that?
you?
I have a question though, just so I know. That still doesn't actually beat my armor class. I'm assuming a nat 20 doesn't matter.
Right, a nat 20
20
hits no matter what for attacks.
It would be 25 total.
Okay, then yeah, it definitely beats then.
Okay.
Yeah, nat 20s are the
Um,
oddity where they just beat AC.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry in advance.
It's
I mean, I'm
fine.
not sorry, but I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
Jeez.
oh,
Wow.
no.
Whoa.
So she did 30 damage to you because she critted. So
Oh.
sorry about that.
Dang, bro.
Oh.
You alive?
Remember when you were just saying
Oh, yeah.
that you were? Remember
I'm
when you were
alive.
just saying that you were doing pretty good and you were feeling pretty healthy?
I was doing great. Not
You just,
anymore.
like,
Doc's leg is looking awful.
Angel looks at you,
Gonna rip
sees
your
what just
leg
happened.
off.
She gets mad, and she just starts like sawing through your calf with her weird robot tongue, and it hurts real bad.
Mhm.
And it's now your
Oh.
turn, Doc.
Chop off her head.
Yeah. At least the tongue. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to hit her.
Smite that
That's
fool.
really it. And I do have
That's
advantage.
what Rusty
so-
says. Rusty turns to you and says, "Brother, smite that fool."
Yeah, so I'm good. 23.
23. So
No,
let's make
it's
sure I'm
not
doing
a
my math right.
23. You rolled a 16
Oh, to hit.
and a
I'm
7.
That's a big hit. I thought you were
okay,
smiting.
sorry. So
No, you're right. You're right. I was being
So
dumb.
you take the
23 to
higher.
hit does hit. That hit.
No. Right?
Did
I
you
rolled
just
with
roll to hit?
advantage.
You rolled to hit, right? I'm seeing a
Right,
23.
I
You
rolled,
rolled to hit.
rolled a 6 and a 7.
Right, but he was
On the
supposed to be
D20.
rolling at advantage. He rolled two
Oh.
d20s and it added
14.
the two d20s together.
You hit anyway.
Oh.
I hit anyway.
Yeah,
All
if
right,
you go,
so-
if you guys
Okay.
roll over your
Yeah,
to
you're good.
hit, there's an option for normal and then advantage. Just hit the advantage button.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna reluctantly Doc, as he brings down his trident, really in pain, almost wants to go for the head, but goes for the shoulder instead.
The voice of Ghana echoing in his ears.
It's a 6.
6. Not smiting.
No, not yet. I thought about
Okay.
it. 6.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I am gonna lay hands on myself and heal myself for 10 HP.
Great.
Nice.
Okay. So Rusty's turn. Rusty's gonna dash over, and she's going to attack John. She hits. She almost crits, and she does. That plus lightning damage, so she does enough. She runs over and chomps onto John, and you guys all hear a beeping noise. Ghana, Polaris, Doc, you guys need to roll dexterity.
Since
Just
Gon already
dexterity or
told them,
dexterity
do they
saving?
have advantage? Since Gon already told them, do they have advantage?
That's fair,
on the
that's
roll
fair. I'll
since
give you
they're aware
guys-
of it?
Yeah, Ghana doesn't need it.
Is
But
it a
yes,
saving
that's-
throw or
that's
just
fair.
regular?
Going to give us
Saving
advantage
throw.
after I
Dexterity
roll
saving throw.
amazing.
With advantage.
With
Hey, I'm
advantage.
just trying
Yep.
to be a party player, guys. Try to helps you out here.
I rolled 2 16s.
Dang,
That's
dude!
awesome.
Freaking everyone rolling high.
I don't
here.
even need the second one. We're good.
You guys all managed to just dive out of the way, as he explodes, and
Does Angel?
oh,
Would Angel have to do a dex save? Yeah.
yeah. So she takes some damage from this. That's a great
So where
point.
did we all end up at?
You just dive to the ground where you
Oh,
are.
okay.
You just drop. She takes 10 damage. She is not looking so hot.
Oi. Let's go.
And it's your turn, Polaris.
Okay, so are we on the ground now? Do I have to get up to use my action?
No,
or
you're fine,
was
you're
that
fine. That's
Okay.
just cinematically
That's for
how you
flavor.
dodged it.
Okay.
Cinematic flavor.
A flavor dodge.
She's gonna tap Angel on the shoulder to get her to, turn around and show her that beautiful toothy smile of hers. And there'll be a short bow in her face that will get shot.
Okay. I think
And
you have to do a
plus-
disadvantage,
At
but I'll just let you roll it
disadvantage because
normal.
you're in melee. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fine, but I still get a plus
yeah.
D4.
Do
So,
True. That's true.
disadvantage. And then a D4.
Dang.
That's still
No,
a
you
very
hit.
good
You
roll.
don't even worry about it.
Disadvantage, Shoot.
I don't even have to
That
worry about
hits.
that. Okay, cool. Okay. So an arrow just smacks her straight in the face. And then
How much?
before there's even a second, so that one's gonna be 3 damage, and then before there's even time for this thing to think, she's gonna then sneak attack with some additional
You don't have
with
to.
a dagger.
As this arrow lodges in
Okay.
this thing's eye, again, you guys all hear this beeping noise. And I'm just going to say, because you guys have now experienced this 3 times, you all, and your full attention is on this creature, you all dive out of the way. It explodes, and you find yourselves left in a room with just 6 robot legs on the ground and your friend having returned. And as you stand up, kind of dust yourselves off, try to gather your bearings about how everything just kind of went to hell in a handbasket for a minute there. And kind of get you.
Hey guys, my name is Mark and I'm the lead pastor at Lux Digital Church. I hope you're enjoying the D&D campaign, the show today. I hope you're having a great time hanging out with the entire crew. And I also wanted to tell you that over in our Discord server, we have an ongoing Dungeons & Dragons West Marches style campaign. That means you can jump in and play at any time that is convenient for you, as long as there's a game being offered with a variety of different dungeon masters and players. We have games that are posted every single month that you can join in with, starting at level 1 and going the whole way up through level 15 in D&D in the new 2024 5th edition rules. If you're interested in joining in and playing some D&D with us, all you have to do is join our Discord server at discord.gg/luxdigitalchurch, and then go ahead and grab the D&D rule, slide down inside of the channels to the Play D&D section. You can look there and find different videos on character creation, different elements of the world that we're playing in, and then you can submit your character and jump in an adventure off of the guild board soon. Once again, I hope you've been enjoying the show and the live stream, and we hope to see you over in the Lux Discord to play D&D with us very soon.